In 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, prompting the United States to enter the war. Over the following years, Japan expanded its territorial holdings throughout the Pacific and Asia. By 1945, the Allied forces had dealt significant blows to Japan, and its military was severely weakened. However, Japan was still unwilling to surrender and continued fighting. Japan's government refused to accept defeat, and they were determined to fight for their national honor regardless of the consequences. The United States had been working on the development of atomic bombs under the Manhattan Project, a secret program involving some of the world's best scientists. The first bombs created were Little Boy and Fat Man. The decision was made to use these bombs on Japan to hasten the end of the war. On August 6, 1945, the city of Hiroshima became the first target of the atomic bomb, resulting in unprecedented destruction and loss of life. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, the city of Nagasaki was bombed, adding to the devastation and hastening Japan's surrender. In the wake of the bombings, Japan announced its unconditional surrender on August 15, 1945, effectively ending World War II. On August 6, 1945, the U.S. dropped the first atomic bomb, Little Boy, on the city of Hiroshima, resulting in unprecedented destruction and loss of life. The bomb caused complete devastation, instantly killing around 70,000 people and leaving countless others suffering from radiation sickness and injuries. The total death toll in Hiroshima eventually reached approximately 140,000, a grim reminder of the catastrophic power of nuclear warfare. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, the U.S. dropped the second atomic bomb, Fat Man, on Nagasaki, marking another tragic chapter in history. This bombing killed around 70,000 people initially, with many more succumbing later to radiation effects, ultimately bringing the total death toll in Nagasaki to around 80,000. The atomic bombings caused immense devastation and put enormous pressure on Japan's leadership, compelling them to reconsider their position in the war. On August 15, 1945, Japan announced its unconditional surrender, marking a pivotal moment in the history of World War II. Officially, Japan signed its surrender on September 2, 1945, marking the formal conclusion of World War II and ushering in a new era for the nation and the world. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki raised profound ethical questions that continue to resonate in discussions about warfare and morality. The destruction of both cities left deep scars on the population, resulting in a long recovery process that affected countless lives. The impact of the bombings reshaped Japanese society, leading to a pacifist stance embedded in the nation's constitution. President Harry Truman defended his decision to use the atomic bomb as a necessary action to end the war swiftly and save American lives. However, Truman's decision remains highly controversial, igniting fierce debates over its morality and consequences. Some historians argue that the use of atomic bombs was essential to bring a swift end to World War II, preventing further casualties. In contrast, many believe that targeting civilian populations with such destructive weapons was an immoral act that should never be repeated. The lingering effects of the bombings have sparked ongoing discussions about nuclear proliferation. As a result, the legacy of Hiroshima and Nagasaki serves as a powerful reminder of the devastating human cost of war and the importance of pursuing peace. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked a pivotal turning point in history, igniting worldwide debates on nuclear arms control that continue to reverberate today. In the aftermath, Hiroshima and Nagasaki transformed into powerful symbols, serving as reminders of the catastrophic consequences of nuclear warfare. The preservation of their histories through dedicated museums ensures that future generations understand the profound impact of these events on humanity. The bombings provoked intense moral and ethical debates, questioning the legitimacy of using such devastating weapons to achieve military objectives. Ultimately, the legacy of Hiroshima and Nagasaki continues to influence modern global politics and nuclear weapons policy, reminding leaders of the dire consequences of nuclear proliferation. As nations grapple with the lessons learned, the call for disarmament remains a critical issue in maintaining international peace and security. The historical events of Hiroshima and Nagasaki serve as a haunting reminder of the devastating power of atomic weapons and the importance of pursuing peaceful resolutions. In conclusion, while the atomic bombings played a significant role in ending World War II, they also opened a Pandora's box of moral dilemmas and geopolitical tensions that remain relevant today.